Hi guys, if you can hear me, that means you just tuned into a top-notch lifestyle podcast. This is After Class Podcast Season 1, Episode 4. And today I'm going to talk about envy with two other people. They are...
Hi, stories.
Hi, it's Prince.
We are taught that learning happens in school, within the four walls of a classroom. But life has lessons no textbook can teach. And that's what we're here to talk about. This is the After Class Podcast, where the real talk begins.
Why? I'm in love with your name. Yeah. Who are you?
Before I start, I want to tell you guys that Doris has been begging me to be on this podcast.
You guys know I'm a celebrity, and yeah, she has been begging me. Like she has been begging me. I don't even know that this podcast.
It was since last year May.
I don't even know that this podcast even existed, and
she offered to give us her mic.
Oh my god! Why are you lying?
And we used her tripod stand.
Why are you lying? Oh my god! I'm telling the truth. You can see how innocent I look.
How have you guys been?
I've been okay. It's just been school, and I've been creating content. You guys should check me out on TikTok.
She will drop her account at the end of the episode. I still remember to ask her.
Yeah.
How about you, Prince?
Well, I've been busy. Like I have a lot of stuff to do, like school-wise and also like personal-wise. So it's been really busy, but like I'm happy to be here. And
can you share some of these stuff, like
some
the
of the
personal?
stuffs, me and Didi will soon fight one of these days, but like I'm planning for my wedding. Side note, that's a lie. But like I've been working on like getting some jobs online.
Oh.
But like it's difficult because you know the state of our country and getting jobs outside is pretty difficult. So
Okay.
what about you? What have you been up to?
Nothing much. I actually got a job and then I quit after 1 week.
Well, congratulations.
Why? I don't know. Like I got the job to see how having a job is. Also because I wanted money, especially for this podcast. But like I also want to see how the world is, how like corporate life is, and like just being an adult is. Because I was thinking about my future. Yes, like I do not like waking up early in the morning. I'm not a morning person. Like I wake up, my usual time is like 11, 12. So I was like, is this how I would be when I am an adult and have to pay rent and all of this? So I was like, okay, let me go and see. So I was not like looking for jobs. And then it was a content creation job.
Oh, wow.
And then Joker, my friend, connected me to someone, and then like in 1 week of being there, I was like, I actually cannot handle this because I was actually going like school, like from work to school, all of that. It was actually meant to be like a test run period because she was skeptical about me being a student and all of that. But then I was like, oh, let me prove myself. After 1 week, I had to admit that I actually cannot do it. I actually cannot do it, and I was sad like most of that time, most of like that 1 week. So I liked the experience though. Like I learned a lot. Yeah, we are here now. We are broke, but happy.
It's too real. I'm not envious.
Happy is what matters.
Yes, yeah. So speaking about envy, Doris, I want to hear your opinion about envy first. Like, okay, what do you think envy is? Because like people usually mistake it with jealousy.
I actually thought both of them were the same, but I think envy is like wanting what someone has. Yeah, I think that is it.
So, Prince, what do you think?
Well, I study people's behaviors very acutely. So the major difference between jealousy and envy is okay. Let me just give you a scenario. Now, I'm somebody that has something. If I'm a jealous person, oh, this guy has this thing. I wish I had what he has. You get? That's where it ends. Well, like basically, envy now goes a step ahead. It goes further. You don't just you're not just jealous of what that person has. You're also Like you want it for yourself as well. It's either you want it or you wish the person does not have it, and you
Oh,
guys were in
okay.
the same
Like it's
scenario.
more evil.
Yes, exactly. It's a more painful emotion. If me now, for example, I am jealous of somebody, it ends at jealousy because I already pray for myself to have what that person has. And that's what she said, Christianity, like morality plays a big part in distinguishing both. But like we have had records of people that have had envy and have taken it to the next step. And the next step is taking action on it. To either rid the person of what he already has or like just try to sell the person short. We see this over time. TikTok, YouTube, wherever you watch your videos, we see these things play out in like real life. So like I don't think that it is just maybe everybody must fall in line, everybody acts on their jealousy. So what makes the two different is when somebody acts on that jealousy, and that's what envy is.
Basically, being a jealous person does not make you a bad person. You
Like,
just have to not let the feeling just stay in you. Yeah,
okay, okay.
take it away.
Why do you think people are envious of people? Why do you think people like? I feel like, you know what I think.
Yeah.
I think people are more. Is the word sustainable?
Yeah.
Or some people are more likely to be envious of people than other people. Do you get? I feel like there are people that are not naturally, but like they have that envious spirit
Yeah.
in them. Like
Yeah.
they will literally be envious of anybody, even if
Anything.
it's even if it's not even if you're not better
That's
than
why I
them.
mentioned something about Christianity.
But you know, not everyone is a Christian,
Christian,
so
yeah.
like you still have to like address
even
those
if
people.
it's you want to bring that to morality, it's not everyone that is very religious.
Yeah.
So like for me, what I believe is like the root cause of envy is constantly comparing yourself.
Yeah.
Because ordinarily I would have said environments like maybe where you grew up in and stuff like that. But then I've still seen people like at my level, at levels below me, because we might deny it, but we still exist in a very classist system, like all over the world. So like people above me, there are people envious on every level. Even people at higher levels are envious of people at lower levels for some certain things they have, like happiness and that certain level of freedom. Like so, what I believe is the root cause of envy is the constant comparisons that we do between each other. Like you don't when you see somebody, why is the first your first step to like gauge what this
Access
person
and
assess?
see, yeah.
Like I'm not
I
really,
also feel like it comes from like looking at people too much. I feel like people need to like sit down and speak to themselves more often than they compare themselves to other people.
Yeah.
Because like if you sit down to look at yourself, you realize that there are things. I said this in I think our second episode or something. But when we're talking about insecurity, if you sit down to look at yourself, you realize there are things that you have achieved and things that you actually like about yourself. But you do not know that because you're still focused on what other people are doing and what people are achieving and all of that. So yeah, do you guys think someone can be envious and let's say they don't hurt the person that they're envious of, but then they could just have that feeling and it's okay, like as far as they're not hurting the other person.
I feel like it's actually okay. Like I said, it's natural. Not like a jealous type. But I feel like it's natural. And as far as you're not hurting the person, but if you let it stay in you, there's no how you're not going to do any bad thing. You obviously do something bad. So pray, bro. Pray.
That's fair. Personally, I disagree with that like wholly.
I actually do too.
Yeah, because there's no how you're keeping it within yourself where it will not come out in a way or a form. It does not even have to be like physically insulting that person. Like I said earlier, like just you talking down on that person is sufficient to even bring that person down. Like just random rumors. We can go into history, we can go into society. Let me give you a valid distant example now. Let's take a look at the Igbo people. They are very prosperous. I'm not Igbo, by the way. They're very prosperous and
It's from Delta, close enough.
innovative set of people. Like whatever they put their hands into, they always seem to progress and they always seem to be like good at what they do. But like over the years, within Nigeria, it has caused a sort of rift because we hear people say that, okay, why are these people always excelling at what they do? So you can see that it starts with a thought process. It starts with your mind. Like it starts on a psychological level.
But I said it's natural.
Yeah, it's natural. I agree with you in that point.
So
But
what
like,
don't you agree?
what I don't agree with is that there's how you can just get rid of it. Do you know that the
You can
hatred?
get rid of it.
No, I think the bone of contention was like
Yeah.
the bone of contention was whether like if you keep it within yourself,
Yeah.
like whether
it's
like if
still-
you're not hurting the other person,
yeah,
whether it's still okay.
good. I don't think it will, because there's no how you will not still end up hurting
But
the person
I said
one
something
way or the
about
other.
I said something about working on it to like let it go now. You
Let
can
it-
actually
it is-
just you can actually
But, like,
pray about
it
it
is-
and let it go.
But if you don't
Like,
work, my thing is like
Yeah.
the question was if you do not work on it, if
Yeah.
you choose not to work on it,
You just
and
let it reside.
and you let it be, but you're not actively hurting the other person, is it still okay, like
Yeah.
morally or something of that sort?
please, next question. Sometimes we're envious of people without even knowing. So it's actually natural, but you not just let it be in you. You can't just let it. If not, you're going to do something. You're actually going to do something.
Yeah.
That's how we hear stories of friends poisoning each other. Like, why are you poisoning your friend? Because your friend has this thing.
Or crying at our engagement.
Happy for you. What if you're actually happy?
I don't believe she was that. She was more emotional than the person I was proposed to. Mind you, like there's even this trending saga right now between two friends on TikTok. I think Ella and Star. I think my viewers, your viewers, will obviously know what I'm talking about. Like, you can definitely see how envy plays out from like jealousy down to like action. So what I was saying before is that yes, it is natural. Yes, if you don't work on it, it will still come out. But like my point remains that it is in you. So first of all, it's very difficult to get rid of envy. It's not just prayer. It's like it's consistency, like constantly searching within yourself to like be better.
I also feel like a lot of people compete with people they should be collaborating with because
Yeah.
everybody has an unfair advantage.
Yeah.
If you look at it, like when I said if you look at yourself, find out things that you like, all of those things like that. So like whenever you find someone else that is good at something that you are also good at, like it's better to collaborate with them. Like, oh, you're good at this thing. It's like now, like this podcast, I like content creation and all of that, and Didi is good at video editing, and then I just pulled everybody together that I know that okay, they have one thing or the other, and then we are creating something big by the special grace of God. Imagine if I wanted to use that energy now to be like, oh, she's good at video editing.
I'm going to give my life.
Yes, like I'm going to try to be better and stuff like that. Like it doesn't make any sense. Like I feel like God puts you in like particular places for different reasons, like for reasons like this, to like build something. But then instead of working with those people he has put you with, you're now
hate
competing
them.
with them, and it's crazy.
Most times, you know that female friendships, I don't know why, but I don't know why female friendships are like that.
But you know, it's not just
But
female
it's
friendship.
it's not just female friendships,
Yeah,
but
female
mostly,
Yeah, most times.
it's most times like the society just knows that female friendships are very, very, very
Sure.
dirty. Most friendships are like that are always because they're always gossiping about other people. If you build your friendship on gossiping,
Yeah.
you people, God,
You end up gossiping.
you end up gossiping each other and be jealous. Yeah.
This one you narrowed it down to friendship. Are you talking about past experiences?
No.
Because we can
I'm-
tell from your English.
Yeah, obviously
No,
there's
my
about
life is not
something.
my life is not toxic. I don't want to talk about it. Please, can I get
No.
Okay, guys, it's time to hear from the class. So basically, what this means is that we get to hear our audience opinions and their experiences, and if you have any dilemma, we would tackle that. So the first question we asked our audience is whether they have ever felt envious, and our response or the response from a sickle is 21 years old. Let's take it. I envied my closest friend in secondary school. We were a trio. I felt like the glue to the friendship. They were top of the class students. There was a fight for best in our sets, and I was among the top 10 in our set. So the envy was the way they would process and read and pass tests and exams nonchalantly, while I'll be sweating to understand how to solve one question.
I can relate.
from new school physics. The envy died in SS3 Sha because I saw it as a waste of time. I realized I could be better at some things and get a good name amongst my peers.
Yeah.
A sickle can't be forgotten so easily, lol.
Clock it, a single.
And then, when asked about their hot take, the person said, hot care, for me, is a waste of time. If you can't achieve what the person is achieving, try something else.
Actually.
And since whoever is a guest should talk about envy that grows from people in the same workspace slash niche progressing as you. You know, like the main stuff here is that this person has already like agreed within himself that in order to tackle envy you have to like look for something different to progress in. So now, like, if you go to that new place that you've carved out for yourself and then you're still envious of the people there, how does it work? I feel like that's why I said, like, there are people that are more likely to be envious. Like, it's not really about whether people are doing better than you or not, because if you're envious in this space and you go to another place, you will still be envious. Because
This his opinion just made me remember something. Like, I'm in a department where, like, my HOD, we have a thing called progress list, and it is like posted on the general platform. What? Oh, Jesus, parents. And it is posted on the general WhatsApp group by my HOD, or it's just pasted in the department, where, like, everybody's results will be posted, your number of F's, your number of A's.
wow,
And
boom.
this and because of this we all know each other's results. So, like, my course mates, some people are, oh Jesus, like, they are so envious of people that do not have, like, carryovers, or, like, I don't know, like, is that person the cause of your 7 F's? Is that person the cause of your problem? Why are you envious of somebody because the person is burning midnight candles, or because God's grace is following the person? And yes, class anonymous, do not be dragging you because your result is good. It makes no sense. Why are you jealous of people in the same space with you when you can actually be better? Just read your books and you'll be better, or do what your mates are doing. Yeah.
I believe it's still that comparison that we're talking about. Why do you feel the need to compare? Like, we're all leading different lives. For example, we might not be doing the same things. Like, some people prefer to read at night. Let me use an example. Some people prefer to read at daytime. Some people just use lecture notes or come to class, residual knowledge from classes. But, like, once you start putting yourself in that box where, oh my God, did this person do better than me? Oh my God, did I do better
just
than
to
this
focus
person?
on other people.
You always want to know what this person has in this course.
Exactly, and that's what envy does to you.
Okay,
Envy
I
stops
have a
growth.
question. I have a question.
Yeah.
Do you think there are some situations where envy is valid?
Well, if we go down this line and we say situations are valid, they will apply to way more than we should allow it to, because once you start giving envy any space, like, okay,
But
envy,
you know, it's a natural feeling.
Yeah, it's a natural feeling. For some people, they utilize envy to, like, push themselves harder. It's a good thing. It's a good thing in that area. But, like, still doing that consistently, it will push you to extent. It will push you to lengths that you're not supposed to go to. Like, it will make you do some certain things that you had no plans to do, and they might either be good or evil. So why start the envy in the first place?
But, like, what I'm saying is, like, you don't start the envy. Like, it comes up,
just comes.
then you decide whether you want to let it go or you want to keep it
Of
in.
course, the decision lies with you, but, like, at the same time, you have to make that conscious choice. Like, that's the only way to help yourself. No envy. No situation am I going to let this overrule my life. No situation am I going to let it go forward. Why not just be happy? Like me, look at me.
Just be happy.
I might not be in the class of a dodo call, but, like, I'm still happy with myself. But, like, whatever I do, I'm not looking at what other people are doing. I'm just doing it for myself.
And I feel like when you're happy about, like, other people's success, it's like more things will just be coming to you, and God will be opening doors for you. Like, God is so good.
Fuck that shit, man. Excuse my
Shit and God, why?
Like I feel like people also need to learn how to appreciate things that do not come from them, because like good things are not coming from them. Because I feel like it also has to do with like not being able to stand something good that is not coming from you. Like every time there's a good thing, it has to either be from you or no other person. Like let's say people you're in close proximity with, let's say in a classroom or just a normal group setting, like every good achievement, every achievement or every accomplishment must be you, like must come to you. Like you're able to see people's talents and people's wins and just be like,
appreciate them.
yeah, this is good, without centering yourself, without centering
And
yourself
everything is
into
not
it.
always
And
about you.
yes, like learn how to be a cheerleader and clap for people sometimes. Like, and it's not like, okay, for people who actually go through envy, it's not like it's such an easy thing for you. Like I may not know, but it might not be such an easy thing. But I feel like maybe if you just sit down and appreciate yourself more, like be more grateful for what you are doing, and just look at yourself more than you look at other people, then maybe like it will help, something of that sort. The next person is Benjamin. When asked how old he is, he said he's old enough to know that envy is the last stage of witchcraft.
Oh my
And
deep. So deep.
when asked if he has ever felt envious of anyone, he said, envious of anyone? No. I was taught contentment by my mom at a very tender age. God bless her for that. If you dig deep into how people become envious of their friends or partners, they are not always contented with what they have. And then, when asked if he has noticed envy in like anyone or something like that, like if he has noticed that anyone's envious of him, he said, I've once had a friend, let's call him Mr. X. In the friendship, he always likes it when he's the focal point of everything. What we call main character syndrome. He wants to be the winner at all times. Every other person doesn't matter. How do I know? Anytime I share a little win such successful move, he always feels irritated. Our communication all through that day will be lost. When I found out, I silently advised myself and employed other means. What did I do? I stopped sharing my little wins. This might look absurd, but I think it worked magic. When asked his hot take on envy, he said, envy is the fourth grade of being a witch. It will destroy anyone it comes in contact with. Oftentimes, people want to normalize it. No, it is not normal. How can you be envious of people you know nothing about how they have struggled to get where they are? You're nothing. You're nothing but a witch.
Like, how dare you?
Envy is like HIV. When it gets
Oh God.
when it gets into your system, if you're not careful, it surpasses your CD4 cells. The good you we are learning,
Medical students. Oh my God.
and turns into AIDS, a blown witch. You get apologies. he also
It's
opens he also opens your body up to opportunistic infections, in brackets greed, anger, bitterness, self-centeredness, hatred, jealousy, malice, slander, backbiting, etc.
Clock it.
Envy is everything bad when it comes into you. Advice to envious people: seek the face of the Lord. He will help
Exactly.
you.
He
He will
will.
help you. That is if you assess that you truly need help. Most of the envious people I've encountered do not agree that they need help.
Yes, they never agree
Mm.
that they need help.
Find the problem.
He wraps up everything.
Yes, you have to even identify the problem before you even go to pray to God.
Like
Yes.
yeah, like sometimes when people say like, oh, I just don't like this person, and then like that people that do have like their instincts and everything, but sometimes the reason
people
why
are
you don't
just
like the person
haters.
is because you're like intimidated by them,
Yes,
and
that's
it digs deeper to
self-esteem. No
yeah.
self-esteem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like how he dropped the whole medical thing. Medical students are
Now we need to go and learn about it.
I have
I
no
feel
idea
angry.
about it.
I feel
I'm
angry.
oppressed.
I feel angry because like
Yeah.
usually like it's usually law. Like we use law
We
things
use-
for
come on.
examples, and now
You guys, I'm the only law student here. I'm a medical student, a good medical student at
we
that.
didn't ask her though.
I know you guys are envious of me.
Yes.
but-
Okay, you can explain the HIV is
HIV.
something.
Next question. Next question.
So I'm going to like narrow it down to like the story he gave, because I've had a lot of run-ins with self-centered and narcissistic people. Like when I started like being the 6'5" beautiful man that I am, when I started my basketball, this thing, career, which
Can you
ended
stand?
shortly. No,
What
please,
happened?
don't do this. I'm a very shy person. Yeah, so back on topic, we started the basketball stuff together, and we used to go from home to the courts, like the stadium courts, together all the time. Like we practiced together, we did stuff together. So what now happened was that the coach was a new coach came in, and we were about to play regionals. So when the coach came in, he noticed that at some things that he needed for a place on his team, I was better than him. This, my friend, introduced me to this coach, so he felt some kind of way. And being me, I'm very observant about little things like this. So I already rushed to tell him that, okay, if he's not comfortable with this arrangement, there's still how we can work on it. And I honestly thought he was. But the day after the coach picked me, or rather the day the coach picked me over him, he went home without me. And I already knew there was a problem. I
But
already knew there was a problem.
but that's like
Yeah.
stealing his spot.
Yeah, you
it's-
saw his
I
spot.
No,
literally
but
did
it
not
wasn't. It
steal
wasn't
his spot.
exactly like he didn't
Yeah.
intentionally.
Mm.
Like let's say introducing someone to like a job or
Yeah.
like showing someone a job
Teaching somebody
opportunity.
something and then the
It's
person
not-
has become better.
Yeah, like it actually
It's so
happens.
bad.
That's
I feel like his feelings are valid in that moment
that you're a
you will
bad
actually
person.
feel so
But like, I
no.
addressed it.
No, you're a bad person.
No.
Why did you have to do that?
Okay, let's assume I'm a bad person. I did that.
Because
stole
you
his
are.
spot. But like I
He
was,
did not
I
rub
was-
it in his face,
I
did
did not rub
you?
it in his
Yeah.
face. I did not make it in a way where
Because you don't want it to
felt
be obvious that you're a bad
insecure.
person.
But like, no,
There is more to this.
I refuse to be rage baited, by the way. Like, it was his own choice now to either accept the fact that, oh, this thing, something good has happened to your friend. Even though, okay, it's a position
Yeah.
you would want to find yourself. Like, still, the fact that, one, we're friends. Two, I did not do any comparison. I'm not the sort of person that will tell you, okay, I can do this more than you, I'll rub it in your face. And I made sure that he was comfortable with it after the coach made that decision. Because obviously I knew it to be someone. And even if I did not go out to express myself, that, oh, I'm sorry that this thing happened, it's still like a natural human nature. Like both reactions will be natural.
Yes.
But like it's your choice to now pick, oh, will I be envious of this person? Or will I celebrate this person's win?
Did you like have a conversation with
We
him?
had a full out conversation and he claimed to be okay with it. But like the first time he left me at court and went home himself. I called and he did not pick. I already knew there was an issue. So like after that day, we never went to court together again. We went separately. He would see me on the court and
Is that why
he would
the
wave.
career failed?
Oh no, I had like a slight injury on court. And he was the happiest person on that court, mind you, because he was on court and got injured. And he was the happiest
Child.
person ever. But like
Bad things happen to bad people.
I will refuse to be rejected again.
I think that was like his happy ending.
Wow. That was the premium ending to a show where he was the star. He was the lead. But like that's what envy does to you. Like,
But you know, like whenever you know this stuff
Where
where
is he now?
well, he's not even in the team. He's not in the
David
first
is so
team. He's not in
concerned.
the second team. Why are you so
David
concerned
is-
about him more than me? I feel
Introduce
very
her to
bad.
him.
I feel like
I'm taller than him, mind you.
Like
See, I could do that.
I feel like
Envious
your
as well.
unfair advantage.
it's always your problem.
They don't
You
need
know-
to see my fine.
You know,
See my
I think
fine
that there's also an angle to look at it. Like
Yeah.
there are times when like I've actually helped people with something, but then like they're overtaking me at
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
And there's an angle I look at it. Like normally I would be happy for my friends if they do something. So whenever something like that happens, it's like, okay, yes, I lost the same, but my friend has gotten it. So there's still a reason to be happy either way.
But, like-
And like if it was truly meant to be mine, it would have
It
been
would have
mine.
happened, yeah.
Simple.
Yeah,
And-
but when that friend is Prince, no, he's a bad person, like a very bad person.
I feel like the only problem would be where like two times I think there would be a problem is if first of all you're trying to like rub it in my face, then I'll say that's you having a problem with me from the jump, and then you're just looking for an excuse or for a reason. And then secondly, if I feel like you kind of use weaponized incompetence, like you try to, oh, I can't do this, I can't do, so that I would help you do it, and then when I help you do it, it's like, although that one might not really play out as every shot, but like let's say I would like, it's something I would not like when someone uses weaponized incompetence and all of that, because it's like both of us have the tools to achieve something.
Yeah,
but
yes.
then,
That's why I say I'm not a bad person. We're on the same footing. We started
are.
together at the same time.
Like
So
we
it's
both
not
have.
But why are you taller than him? He's not as tall as you
Like,
are.
God, please take away my hands. Is that I don't know if that's what you want from me. But like there were things that were out of my control. It was not like I had the list and I added my name and took out his. He actually had the opportunity to prove himself. And I
How
had
will you
mine
prove
as
yourself
well.
when you're tall?
Basketball is definitely not just all about height.
You're not getting my point.
Okay, what's your point?
My point is that you're taller than him, and that's
Okay, that's the first mistake.
that is the first mistake, and it shows that you're a very bad
For that
person.
mistake, that first mistake, you take it up with God for giving us different heights. Because we're similar heights. We are not hit. Oh my god, what am I answering? This is rage bait, by the way. So yeah, back to topic. Like I'm back to what he said. Narcissistic people are just one separate category that I cannot handle. And I cannot handle them because we have polar opposites. And I'm very observant as well. Like the slightest thing you can do, I can tell
The
what sort
slightest
of
mood
person.
change and all of
I
that.
can tell.
Guys, I heard I was back in the podcast. So I just I sent it to so you guys can see me
Oh my
for
God.
a minute.
I'm so envious of her.
Let me go.
Can't imagine.
Do you think that like having pride could also make you envious? Oh, I think we already said something like that, but like from the look or from the outlook of like that okay, if you're insecure, you're most likely to be envious.
Yeah.
And then like if you're proud,
Yeah.
also I feel like you're also most likely to be envious because you think you are better than every
Everyone
other
else.
person. So when you actually see people doing better than you, it's like
Is
how
it burden?
could
Is
you?
it problem?
Yeah.
Like how dare you be better than me?
Yeah.
A typical example of that sort of person is let's go back in history. Sorry guys, I love history, so I must bring it to the podcast. And I would say that person is haters gonna hate is Adolf Hitler. That's way back in World War II. You can see the actions he did in the Jews are just like the Igbos, like I mentioned before, they're successful at everything. So he made it in such a way because of his pride. He believed that the Aryan race, that's the Germans, were more superior in everything. So why were the Jews better? They are an unpure race, that's what he did. And that's what envy does to you. It starts breaking down your psyche. Before you know, you want to be supreme, especially if you already have that narcissistic tendency. So basically, that's what Adolf Hitler did, and he led to the biggest pogrom in the world. 6 million Jews on average were killed all around the world just because of his pride and just because of the envy he had. And people don't seem to realize that the back action this does to us, like not just personally, but as a society. We can also trace, like, if you are in Nigeria, so I'm going to bring this up, like what envy does to society is that it breaks down our morality because we do not know, envy does not know when to stop. And that's exactly what happened in World War II. Like the Germans kept on killing these people. They even use methods that we never thought possible. They just put you in a room like this and then just flood it with certain gases and then kill off people. Like envy does not have any bearing. Like I said, it takes away your morality. So you don't have any guiding compass anymore. You're just living your life just to prove that you're better than this person at certain things. See the after effects of those killings. We still have there are still conspiracy theories around the world that the Jews are in control of everything, that the Jews are secretly the ones in charge. You come down to Nigeria, is that serious? Like, let's say, sorry, I'm going to mention this, like cultists, for example, they have
For somebody jump me on the road. I think
So
we're talking about that.
we're going flying colors. But like, do you know what cultists call people that don't belong to their cult?
I don't know.
Yeah.
How would I know? How would I know?
Please, guys, disclaimer. I know this out of extensive research. So basically, they call them Jew men.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know that.
You know that?
Yeah.
So basically, you can science students. So basically, you can see that even in Nigeria, people that don't belong, people that are separate, are supposed to be different, are called Jew men. Like, see what envy has done over the years.
Okay, guys. So for our last segment, witchcraft or valid? Do you think it's valid to mute your friend, to block your friend because you're envious of them, and like their life is like reminding you of your lack?
Yeah, I think
answer
I think it's
straightforwardly.
valid though. I think it's very, very valid. So you're not gonna do something that you're not supposed to do. Just cut them off.
I actually agree with that, funny enough. Like, that's the first step. You've already known that you're envious. So taking away like your source of envy. taking away your source of
I
envy
actually
is
think
very
I think
important.
it's valid too, because it's better than
Yeah.
doing something worse than that.
Yes,
But then in
exactly.
regards to how your friend will feel, I think maybe you could just like actually
Explain.
tell them
Yeah.
and explain to them that, oh, this is how I feel and I want to work on myself in
Mm.
this moment and all
Then
that.
they'll give you time.
Yeah. So how about this? Do you think is witchcraft or is valid to like every time you see your friend doing something great, you want to do something better? Like you're using it as a source of motivation, but then it's not really like you're doing the things because you actually genuinely want to do it. You just want to prove a
Yeah.
point.
It starts as a sort of source of motivation, then it turns to competition. And like I previously
That's
said,
unhealthy.
it's unhealthy. So just rather just do great things because of yourself instead of comparing to another person.
Yeah.
I agree with him.
Yeah. Why do you
Okay.
agree with
Okay.
me?
Last question. Give me one reason why you would not be envious of someone.
Because envy does not just destroy the person that you're aiming to like destroy, it also destroys yourself. Like you lose your self esteem.
Secondly, it's a sin, and I don't want to be found wanting when the Lord shall come.
You
So
know,
yeah,
my reason is because I'm not lazy, but like I choose, like, how do I put it? I don't have strength for a lot of things, and I think that
yeah,
envy requires a lot of strength. I don't have
yes, a
strength for
lot
it.
of
So thank
strength.
you guys for coming to this podcast. Sorry it was such a short time. I wish it could be longer, but I
Yeah,
hope that you
guys,
guys were
please
able
follow
to
me on
like.
Instagram, follow me on TikTok, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm a mobile
We'll put
videographer.
it on the
I'm
we'll
a
put her
video
contact
editor.
everything on the. Bye guys. I remain Joanne Bassi JB. Bye.
Bye guys.